Can we use ing form and with verb along with am or not? Or we have to use only with has or have? What is the role of has and have with the different persons like first person, second person and third person in tenses? What is the role played by past participle in case of present perfect tense? So, I, Nina Sharma, your vitamin T, means your teacher for all online solutions, would be discussing today these topics with you in a very easy way with the basic structures so that it becomes the most easiest topic. So, let's start the video. Hello students. So we have discussed about tense. What are they in our last video. Today we would be discussing about present tense. We all know that there are three types of tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. But these also have different segregations. And what are they? We are going to understand today. So present tense means event which is happening right now or just finished right now. Suppose if I say Ria is cooking, means right now she is cooking. Ria sings well, when she sings well. Where to use ing, where to use only plural form of verbs. If I say Ria has been singing, so how to use these all? We would be understanding into the different forms of verbs. So basically, there are only 4 forms of verbs. It is categorized into only 4 groups. First is simple present tense. Second is present continuous tense. Third is present perfect tense. And our fourth category is present perfect combination of these two. Present perfect continuous tense. So these are the 4 varieties of tenses which we are about to do today, and we will also understand them with certain group of examples. So let's start with our first category, that is simple present tense. For simple present tense, we would be using the forms. We have already understood what is first person, second person and third person. Just recapitulate what we have done. So I and we for first person, you for second person, he or she or it for singular third person, and they for the plural form. So I, first person means the person who is saying. Second person is the person who is listening. And third person means the person about whom it is being told. So what will be the form of the sentence? Subject plus do plus does, because it is simple present tense, and the verb plus object. The verb will be the same in case of first person and second person, but when it will be the third person, the form of the verb will change into s or es accordingly. If the subject is singular, the verb will be plural, and if the subject is plural, the verb will be singular. It will be vice versa accordingly. This will be for singular subject. So let's look for some of the examples so that we can clearly visualize, or we can clearly answer the questions. If any type of questions comes into our examination, we can easily frame by looking at the sentence, whether it is present, whether it is continuous, what form it is. So these are in the case of affirmative. But if it is the case of a negative sentence, what it will be? Just here I will add a not. Says subject plus do or does plus not or no plus verb plus object. If it is in case of a negative sentence. So this is same. Here no or not will be added. Verb plus object, and rest of the rules will remain the same. But before we go into the examples, let's look for some other things which are important, like When is simple present tense used? It is used in case of action or regular habit. When I go to work every day, it is a regular habit, custom or an event which is about to happen in future. It is already been arranged. Everything is arranged. Like the World Cup begins tomorrow. It is already been arranged. Everything is set and it will just start according when the date will be there. Let's understand the concept in a very, so Raima dash happy today. This is the verb form given here. So what is Raima? I have to look whether it is the first person, second person or third person. So she is a name here given. It is the third person. When it is third person, then I have to see whether it is singular or plural. So Raima is singular. If it is singular, the verb will take the form of plural form. So accordingly, I will add s or es. So in case of look, what am I supposed to add so that it becomes plural form? It will become looks. Do you dash on weekends? Now, we have understood in our last video about do, does in case of first person, did in case of second person, and will or shall in case of our third person. So when it comes do or does, do always gives us a clear understanding that there is a question mark, means it is an interrogative question. It will always, if it is starting with do, it is the first person I will look, but here when it is given to you. So do is the first form of the verb. So in case of first form of the verb, I will not change my verb. It will become cook. So do you cook on weekends? I do not dash oats. Like. So I, the subject here, this is also the first person. So in case of first person, the subject does in case of first person, the verb doesn't change. It will be as it is. So first form of verb will be applied. I do not like oats. Now comes does. See again, do or does. This is the first person. So does. Though here it is written he, which is the third form of the subject, but we will write no. Why? Because it is an interrogative question and it is starting with does, which is the first form of the verb. So we will write it here as no. Now comes our last example. She dash her parents. If I give the option here care, then what will be the verb form here? She is the third person. So I will look whether to add s or es. E is already given here. So I will simply add s in order to make it the plural form. So she cares for her parents. Now comes our second form of the present tense, which is present continuous tense. Present means now, which is happening, an event or anything. Continuous means it is still continuing. The work is not finished. It is still going on. So that is present continuous tense. So in this, the form will be verb plus in this case, it will be subject plus your verb, helping verb form, is or are, depending upon the sentence, plus verb. So see, verb is in continuing form. How will I understand that it is continuing? So if I say learning, I add ing to it. So it becomes learning. So when learn is changed into learning, means the work is still going on. Those types of verbs are known as continuous form of the verb. So it will be verb plus ing plus object, and the rest of the rules which we have used in case of simple present tense, that will be applied. We have to see whether it is first person, second person, third person. One more rule for present continuous is that subject is are or am, the helping verb plus the verb plus the ing form plus object. And for time we will be using since or for and then the time. When do we use since? Since means when I am doing continuously a work from a long time and still it is in process. Then we use the word since for time, and for rest of the sentences where I have to denote time, we will be using the word for. So for continuous tense, let's discuss some of the examples. I dash coffee. With I, when it is the first form, I would be using am. The helping verb, I am with drink. Drink is the verb. With that, I will be using ing. So it becomes I am drinking coffee means I am in process. The work is not yet completed. I am drinking coffee. She dash her Barbie doll. She is the third form of the verb and she is singular. So I will use is. Now with play I will add play ing. She is playing with her Barbie doll. Dash they sleeping. In case of interrogative question, there is a simple twist. What is that? Here the helping verb comes first and the subject comes in the second part. So with they I will use are. Are they sleeping? Because it is the third person and we are referring into the plural form. So for plural form, what is the helping verb? Got it correct. It is are. We dash not studying. What will be the be form? We are. With be, the for be form is or are. In case of examination, lot of times be will be given in the bracket and we get confused. Be, what is that? No need to be confused. Be form of verb means it is or are. They are dash on a vacation. They are is given. So with go, what will I do? I will simply add ing. So going. See, in this case also when it is not a negative sentence, the helping verb and the main verb are not written together. In between them, not is written. In case of interrogative sentence, also the helping verb and the main verb, in between that subject is written. So these are the simple points which if we keep in our mind or we just understand it, then tense will become very easy for us to understand and write. Now comes our third category, that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. In this, we will be using the form of the verb has or have. So what does present perfect tense tells? It tells us about an action that is complete with respect to present. It is completed but still it has not been completed. See how? Suppose I have seen this movie twice this week. But in this week I have seen this movie twice, but this week is still not yet completed. So this comes under the term present perfect tense. So present perfect tense. In case of present perfect tense, it denotes an action which has just completed. It's not that if it has been completed 2 days before or yesterday or a month ago or say 5 hours or 10 hours before, then we don't use the present perfect tense. Some action which is just completed just some time ago. Like he dash just finished his homework. So finished, the verb finished, we are using ed in that case. Means the past participle form of the verb will be used. The participle form of the verb will be used. And here I will use has. We use has in case of singular and we use have in case of plural and I. The sun dash risen a while ago. So sun is also singular, we will use has. Suppose I will write I have. I will use the word here have. I have. With I will use have. I have. I will use have. I have cooked the food. Means I have completed cooking the food just some time ago. So these are the examples of present perfect tense. So what we have to remember? We have to remember that in case of present perfect tense, if a work has been completed, suppose 1 month ago or yesterday, we will not write it as he has gone to Delhi a month ago. We cannot write, it will be a totally wrong concept. So then what will be the concept? It will become the past form, and that we will go through it in our topic when we would be discussing our past tense topic. So now comes our fourth point, that is present perfect continuous tense. So in this type of, it is in present perfect tense plus continuous form, means verb in the form of ing will be added in this case. So what it will be? Alia has been cooking the food since an hour. Means Alia has been. We will be use the form been. With cook, I will be using the form ing because it is continuous. Because we know in case of continuous, it will be ing form. So Alia has been cooking the food since an hour. Means she is cooking. She is still in process. So these are some of the forms of present tense which we did. In our next video, we would be doing some exercises related to present tense with all their 4 forms, so that if any type of question comes in front of you, by just seeing you can identify which form of verb is it, what we would be applying in it. So if you have any queries, please do mention in the comment box, and if you want me to make videos on any other topic, that also you please do mention. Thank you.